Secretary of State Marco Rubio will depart in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia on Sunday for U.S.-Ukraine talks as President Donald Trump pushes to broker a swift end to the Russian-Ukraine war. Monday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will visit the Gulf Kingdom for a meeting with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Rubio will join U.S. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz and Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff for the Jeddah talks with Ukrainian officials. The U.S.-Ukrainian talks will take place 3 weeks after senior U.S. officials met with Russian officials in Riyadh. The announced trip comes after Ukraine's military and Russian war bloggers say the Russian special forces walked into the gas pipeline to strike Ukrainian units from the rear in the Kursk region. Russian forces are trying to recapture territory in Kursk that was seized by Ukraine last August. Months later, Ukrainian troops in Kursk run the risk of being encircled. A war monitoring group says the death toll for 2 days of clashing between Syrian security forces and loyalists of President Bashar al-Assad have risen to more than 1,000, including nearly 750 civilians. It's one of the deadliest acts of violence in Syria's conflict began 14 years ago. Syrian leader Ahmed Sarraj called for peace on Sunday while speaking at a mosque in Damascus as clashes continue between forces linked to the new Islamist groupers and fighters from Assad's Alawite sect. The government has said that they're responding to attacks from remnants of Assad's forces and blamed individual actions for the rampant violence. A funeral was held on Saturday in Syria's Idlib province to mourn security members who were killed. This is VOA News. Palestinians in Gaza's Khan Yunis said on Sunday that shortages of necessities are worsening after Israel blocked aid from entering the enclave. This resident tells the Reuters news agency that people can only receive 1 bag of bread. The people of Gaza are in crisis and need aid. Israel has imposed a total blockade on all goods entering the enclave, demanding that the U.S. designated terror group Hamas free the remaining 59 hostages and homes. Israel says it will send a delegation to Qatar on Monday in an effort to advance the negotiations around the ceasefire in Gaza. Hamas reports positive signals in talks with Egyptian and Qatari mediators on starting negotiations on the truce's delayed second phase. North Korea has unveiled for the first time what it claims is a nuclear-powered submarine under construction. The weapon system is that it poses a major security threat to South Korea and the U.S. Moon Kun-shik, a South Korean submarine expert who teaches at Seoul's Hanyang University, says the naval vessel appears to be either a 6,000 or 7,000-ton class vehicle, which could carry about 10 missiles. Moon says the use of the term the strategic guided missiles meant it would carry nuclear-capable weapons. U.S. National Security Council spokesperson Brian Hughes says that Washington is aware of the claims, but does not have any additional information to provide, adding that the U.S. is committed to the complete denuclearization of North Korea. Hundreds of thousands of people in Australia were without power on Sunday after ex-tropical cyclone Alfred brought damaging winds and heavy rains, spreading flood warnings with at least 1 person confirmed dead. Chris Minns is the New South Wales Premier.
I want to make it clear that we're not out of the woods yet.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese added that the situation in Queensland and northern New South Wales remains very serious due to flash flooding and heavy winds. More than 1,000 people were without power in Queensland's southeast, where the Gold Coast city was the worst hit area, with more than 110,000 people being without power due to the storm. The United Nations Humanitarian Agency says escalating attacks have targeted hospitals and other civilian infrastructure in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo during an ongoing anti-government assault by the M23 armed rebel group. Security in Goma has threatened a resurgence of criminal acts, including burglaring homes, thefts, and attacks, the agency said, adding to hospitals and schools have also been forced to close in other areas. For additional updates, visit our website. I'm Steve Miller, VOA News.